Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlene for those of you who are new, and to my loyal subscribers, thank you as always for coming back. Today we're talking about fragrances that are very sexy, but they're effortlessly sexy. Whenever you wear these fragrances that I'm about to mention, you get an instant boost of confidence, sophistication, sultriness. Just name it and you will get it from these fragrances. If you own these fragrances in your collection, I think that you will agree that they are very much super sexy fragrances, but just by looking at them, you probably wouldn't think that they are. I will tell you what I feel about each fragrance when I wear it, how it makes me feel. I will highlight the notes for you guys if in case you are interested in that. This video is gonna be super chill, but still super sexy. If you guys want to see which fragrances I selected for this video and which fragrances I think are effortlessly sexy, please keep watching. The very first one on my list is Dolce Gabbana, The Only One. I've talked about this fragrance so many times before. If you've watched some of my videos, you've seen me feature this. This fragrance is everything. I put this fragrance in the category of hypnotic poison. While I think this one is effortlessly sexy, I feel like hypnotic poison is just in your face sexy, you know? I mean, you look at the bottle, nothing about it screams sexy necessarily. When you experience the first sniff from this fragrance, you fall instantly in love with this. Like, it's irresistible, y'all. To me, it's very seductive, sultry, and irresistible. If you do not own this fragrance in your collection, I highly recommend it. I feel like 9 out of 10 people will enjoy this, especially if you're a fragrance lover who enjoys like a nice floriental but still almost tropical type of fragrance. The top notes in this one is pretty bright, I feel like. In the heart of it, it blends beautifully with jasmine and coconut, and it settles on your skin in the most amazing way. Although it has vanilla, it's not quite warm, but the cashmere in it kind of gives it that smoothness towards the end. So I really do enjoy this one. I cannot quite tell how much I've used it in it. I know it's a lot. I feel like once this is done, this is definitely a repurchase worthy bottle. This is Dolce Gabbana, The Only One, and the bottle is quite sleek and sophisticated as well. So yeah. The next one on my list is Donna Born in Roma by Valentino. This one is effortlessly sexy because it is very likable. It is a likable fragrance with a little bit of edge to it. It has notes that I always enjoy, vanilla being one of them, vanilla bourbon. Just like the previous one, it also has jasmine. So jasmine makes a repeated appearance in my fragrances, as well as vanilla. Based on the composition, I would say that this one is much warmer than The Only One Intense, but it is just as good. So if you compare the composition of the two fragrances I've mentioned so far, they have similarities, but this one is a bit warmer. This one is Donna Born in Roma by Valentino. I feel like I had to include a fragrance from this house, obviously. So I have La Nuit Trésor and I have A la Folie as well. I selected this one. I really enjoy La Nuit Trésor A la Folie because it's so warm and sweet. But I feel like not everyone will enjoy that level of sweetness that you get from A la Folie. So this one to me made the list because it has a little bit more edge than A la Folie. So of course, as you can see, the packaging is stunning. It has black rose, it has raspberry, it has vanilla absolute, etc., etc. Notes on screen. It is so beautiful. The lasting power on this one is amazing. You will not regret having this one in your collection because it checks all the right boxes. Longevity is there, projection is there, it's a good compliment getter. Although I wear this like whenever I feel like wearing it, but it would be a great date night fragrance, I feel like, as well. It's effortlessly sexy because it has enough sweetness, enough edginess to make it very unique. So again, this is La Nuit Trésor by Lancôme. I've wanted this for a while and just hadn't pulled the trigger, and then I got to add it recently to my collection, and I've been loving it. So this is Versace Crystal Noir, and this is the Eau de Toilette. Now there's the Eau de Parfum, which I also like, but I feel like I prefer this one. So to me, this fragrance starts off clean, like a very clean scent to me, because that's kind of what I get in the opening. It's like a little vibrant, but still it is like sensual. It takes you down a winding road. I wouldn't say it's a very simple fragrance, but it's effortlessly sexy because once it like settles on you, to me it's an instant mood booster, and I really like that. From the house of Versace, Bright Crystal Absolute is one of my favorites. I like it. I do. I really do. That one was never too much on my radar. I've smelled it but never quite paid attention, and now I almost cannot get enough. I would not say that it is the most long-lasting fragrance because I get a good solid 5 to 6 hours top from it that I can smell it directly on my skin. Eventually it dies down, but if you put it on your clothing, it will last throughout the day. So the top note is cardamom, pepper, and ginger. The heart is gardenia, peony, orange flower, and the dry down we have amber, sandalwood, and musks. So I'm gonna find, I don't know where or how, but I'm gonna find a cover for it because I don't have the cover. And it's driving me insane because the covers for the Versace perfumes are so pretty. I'm on a hunt to get the bottle cap. Again, this is Versace Crystal Noir. So since I'm doing an effortlessly sexy video, I feel like I had to add this fragrance because I love it so much, y'all. And I'm talking about Princess by Kilian. I don't need a prince by my side to be a princess. Nothing but facts. This one, I feel like you can use this year round. This one is almost perfect for any occasion, in my opinion. I feel like I could dress up with this. I could dress down with this. It's a very versatile fragrance. That's the word I'm looking for. So this one is your warm, spicy, gourmand fragrance. It's always sold out, so you constantly have to refresh on Sephora to try to find it. Initially, I heard that it was being discontinued, but then they said it's not, so whatever the case may be. If you haven't tried Princess by Kilian, this is one I recommend highly. To me, most people love this fragrance, honestly. From the house of Kilian, this is on the cheaper range compared to the other fragrances from the exclusive line. So it's not gonna break the bank. So you have your combination of green tea, marshmallow, and ginger among some other notes. It's sweet, but it still has a little kick. Because of the versatility, the likability, I just feel like it's effortlessly sexy. And I do feel so good. Every time I pull out this cap, I'm like, yes, yes, yes. So if you've seen any of my previous videos where I featured Dior Addict, you know that I do not like the opening. I do not like the opening whatsoever. Although it has grown on me a lot and I know exactly what that opening is. The way it transitions in the dry down, you cannot stop sniffing your wrist whenever this dries down. Like, I promise you, the dry down is really, truly magical. The gasoline type of vibe I get from it is definitely in the opening from that mandarin leaf. It's like a very green, crisp mandarin leaf. But yes, like I said, that dry down is just something else. It's something else. To me, that makes it effortlessly sexy because in the beginning, it's not even trying at all. And then the dry down, you're like, oh, wait. And then all of a sudden, once the dry down happens, the magic takes place and you're like, oh my goodness, this is fire. I do not think it's a safe blind buy whatsoever, so don't go blind buying this. Go sniff it yourself, try it on your skin and wait for it to dry down, and then come back and let me know what you thought about it. I promise you, once it transitions to that like sexy phase, it is really irresistible. So love Dior Addict. The next one is like super affordable and one you would not expect to be that good. It's not blind buy safe in my opinion either. I'm talking about Shagaf Oud by Swiss Arabian. When I first received this fragrance, the gold bar was like, whoa, it's a little extra. It's a dupe for Oud Bouquet by Lancome, no doubt. I've made a comparison between the two. In comparison to Lancome's Oud Bouquet, I find this one to be a little more spicy. The saffron in this one definitely is like the top player, and in Oud Bouquet I find it to be so much more smoky in the opening. The dry down in Oud Bouquet is much warmer because of that praline note, but this one is just more vibrant, more spicy. The bottle is extra, but for a good reason, y'all. It's so good and it lasts. I think I've grown to like it even more now that I've had it for a while. Longevity and lasting power, 10 out of 10. The sillage is 10 out of 10. For Swiss Arabian's Shagaf Oud, I give it a 10 out of 10. It's beautiful, beautiful. If you're trying out oud for the first time and just want to venture in something that's almost like safe, I totally think this one is a good choice. It's effortlessly sexy because of its composition, and it's likable overall. So pretty good fragrance for the price, and I like it so much. So these are my effortlessly sexy fragrances. The fragrances I know are guaranteed to make me feel all the things. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to share your thoughts below about my selections and let me know if you own these fragrances. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.